fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, it's a brand new event week in GTA 5 Online, and Rockstar Games are probably rolling out one of the best ever weeks to be making money. I'm not gonna lie, when you guys see the type of figures I'm able to earn in this video, I guarantee all of you guys will be able to come on straight away today and stack millions. So it is worth mentioning, Rockstar Games will be offering double money and double RP on every single contact mission. Now, if you guys go ahead and play these missions in the right way, as well as earning all the bonuses, you guys can earn a ton of money in no time. Now, if you guys aren't aware, I believe there's like 5 different contacts that you can do missions from, including Lester, Simeon, Lamar. However, hands down by far the best contact to do missions from is Martin Madroso. Now, I am aware that we're all different levels and different ranks, and we do have different missions unlocked. So in this video, I'm going to be covering the top 3 best Martin Madroso missions to grind out. But not only that, I'm going to cover the best solo method, the easiest method which could be done in less than 2 minutes, and finally the best paying method. But not only that, I will be also fully breaking down how you guys can earn the most amount of money from each mission, as well as all the bonuses, which really do add up to some insane amounts. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, or it does help you out in any way, shape or form, which I guarantee it will do, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I briefly touched upon in the intro, I'm going to show you guys by far the easiest solo method any of you guys will be able to do straight away and earn some insane cash. This method right here will earn you guys over 41k, another 5k RP every 15 minutes. And then shortly after this method, I'm going to show you guys how you earn the biggest payout possible in GTA 5 Online as of today. So the first thing you guys want to do for the solo method is simply be in an online session, press start, go across to play job, go down to Rockstar Created, and you want to launch the mission called Cleaning the Cat House. Now, I'm not gonna lie, boys, this mission is an extremely good paying mission, even when it's not double money and double RP. However, the best thing about this is it's extremely easy as long as you guys follow the method that I use while playing this mission. Now, there is actually 2 different methods on how you guys can take this. However, I'm going to show you guys the first method, and by far the best method first, and I'll briefly touch upon the other method that you guys can use later on in the video if you guys are like an extremely low rank. However, as you boys can see on screen, all you guys want to do as soon as you get into the mission is pull up your phone, give Merryweather a call, and request a helicopter pickup. This will only cost you $1,000, and what you guys will be earning in the end, this is practically pennies towards it. However, like I said, you don't have to call a helicopter. There is another method I'm going to show you guys in a little bit later on. So as soon as the helicopter lands, simply shoot the pilot, toss him at the heli, and then simply head over to the location of Anna, which is in an abandoned hotel. So as you boys can see, once you approach Anna at the hotel, you'll notice that there is actually a shit ton of enemies around her. However, to simply avoid this, all you have to do is do what I do here, land the heli on the roof, and then Anna will come through the roof on the side, get straight into the heli, and that is it, boys. That is literally the mission complete. That is now 41k for going, landing a helicopter, and delivering somebody. This is by far, if you guys can find the easier Martin mission, let me know the mission, record it on your phone or your capture card, and I will personally send you guys $1,000 if you can find me an easier mission for the amount of pay that you guys get. Like literally, I didn't have to shoot 1 bullet. All I had to do was call the heli, land the heli, pick someone up, and drop them off. Now, as I briefly explained yesterday, Rockstar have changed how mission pay works now. It's all time based, so the longer you guys spend in a mission, the more money you guys will actually receive. I did go into this in full detail in yesterday's video. However, I understand that not all of you guys watch all of my videos, so I'll briefly go over it again in this video. So as you guys can see on screen now, to receive the maximum payout of any mission, you guys don't want to spend no longer than 15 minutes in the mission. You guys will also receive extra 10% bonus for each play that you have in the mission. I'll show you guys more about that later on in the video. However, I do spend 50 minutes in this mission to receive the max $41,400 and over 5k RP. So it's up to you guys whether you want to do it for 15 minutes, or you can see here if you do it to 6 to 8 minutes you get 60%. So it might be a bit better doing it every 6 minutes. completely up to you. Take it whatever way you guys like to do it. But as you boys can see on screen, once I deliver Rana, I receive an insane $41,400 and over 5k RP, which is insanely good for a very, very basic mission. Like you guys probably know, the Santos Connection, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, or the Titan of a Job, some of these missions require you to use a lot of ammo. You got to hack laptops, you got to take down fucking airplanes with homing launchers. So if you take everything into account, all the ammo you're wasting, the time and the effort it takes, trust me guys, this is by far the easiest method you guys can do either solo or with friends. Now, like I did mention earlier on in the video, you are better off getting a full lobby because you get an extra 10% per player in the lobby, and if one of those players are a friend or a crew member, it will also benefit your RP by another 10%. That's why some of you guys get confused when RP is different for certain players. That's because certain players are playing with their friends and crew members. Now, I did do all of yesterday's methods with 3 other members, so a lot of you guys were like, will I still get the same payout if I do it for 1 other guy or 2 other guys? So I'm just going to prove to you guys that it's only 10% per player. So instead of doing it with 3 other players to get the max payout, I'm going to get one of the guys to back out in this lobby, so we finish it with only 3 players, and you guys will see that we actually get 10% less of what you could receive from this mission. However, you guys may actually notice on screen that I'm playing this mission now a different way to what I previously showed you, where I called in the heli and landed it on the roof. If you guys don't have $1,000 for some reason to call a heli and simply land it on the roof, all you have to do is get a car and drive it straight into the front wall of the hotel. Rewind the video and see what I've done if you guys weren't clocking onto it, and simply Anna will run down to the stairs on the left side and jump straight in your car. This mission, like I said, whether you got a Karuma, even you can do it for Zentorno or a Bugatti where they can't shoot you from behind, because then you can just reverse into it. It's very easy, very straightforward. However, as you guys can see on screen now, once I pass the mission and I do the 15-minute method, only with 2 extra players, just being in my lobby got me from 41k up to 48k. So if I would have had another player, a 4th player, we would have easily got that over 50k. So like I'm trying to show you guys, is basically whether you have 3 players, 4 players or 2 players, the payouts are always different. However, it's all based around percentages. However, I kept noticing that the Santos Connection, the very famous, I'm pretty sure like 99% of you guys would have played this mission. The Santos Connection, a very good paying mission, but like I briefly touched upon earlier, it can be a bit tricky if you guys are playing with proper noobs. For me personally, it's very easy, so I'm not going to bother doing a full guide on it, but I'm going to quickly show you guys how you guys can earn some extra money while doing the Santos Connection, as this is why you guys are watching this video. You guys want to get paid, so hopefully you guys will appreciate me taking a bit more extra time just to show you guys a few more different methods and give you guys a few tricks and tips. So if you guys are playing Santos Connection, the first thing you guys will notice you have to do is go over to this Granger to get the GPS. Now try and rush it as quick as possible. Me and this guy did, as you guys can see, because this little box here, I'm just running over. You guys want to jump out and park right here, because that will bag you an extra $1,000, which never hurts anybody. Now if you guys do get all of these boxes in this mission, you'll be earning an extra 4k over everybody else, which, come on boys, you guys can't turn away free money, right? So remember to go ahead and get the money. Forget about doing the mission. Look after yourself first. It is double money and double RP at the end of the day. And if you guys aren't aware, this is actually a 6-player mission. So this is why it pays slightly more than the 4-player missions, because obviously the same rule applies with 10% per extra player. So there is a few missions that are 6-player missions. I believe the Titan of a Job, the Santos Connection, Extradition, and Judging the Jury, which is an 8-player mission, all by Martin Madroza. So if you guys do have a group of like 5 or 6 of you, then definitely just bang out these missions, as you will be earning a bit extra. However, you do need players with a certain level of skill. Now, you boys, obviously I'm taking it most of you played this mission before, that's why I'm not fully giving a big guide on what you have to do word for word. But here's the other box that I talked about, which as you boys can see, bags me another $1,000. So as you boys can see, I'm already 2k over every other person in the map. However, this is the biggest point I'm going to give you for this mission right here. Me, I played Santos Connection easily over, well, hundreds of times. I'm not going to put a number on it, hundreds of times. And as you boys can see, someone already died. Now this is where a lot of people died. I've noticed are under like a level 60 or 70. It's because everyone rushes out to hack the laptop. You guys need to realize that the enemies eventually will stop spawning once you kill them all. So stop rushing into it. Don't panic and try and hack the laptop straight away. Just simply drive around and collect 50 RP for each kill. It is also double RP for the kills as well, guys. Now you guys will notice that if you're just playing for randoms, if you do get a high level and he knows what he's doing, he's more than likely just going to pull out a buzzard or a jet and then this mission just becomes a walk in the park. However, there'll be no point of me just showing you guys some gameplay of me pulling out a jet or a buzzard and spraying the place up, because I know the majority of you guys can't do that. And on the off chance that you guys do get put in a lobby with a bunch of noobs like me, then you guys can just do it this way and get paid extremely easily. Now, as soon as you've hacked the laptop, you want to head over straight to the hangar where it directs you to, and you boys will notice that there's another 4 of the boxes holding some money in them, which I showed you guys earlier. Instead of 1,000 though, each one is 500, so make sure you've got a body armor on and do as I do here. Take one for the team, run out and think about yourself and just get paid. Because like I said, this is a 6-player mission, so as long as you guys have got a full lobby, these guys should be getting on with the mission and just taking care of business. However, once you guys have got your extra cash on the side, you simply just have to destroy some vehicles, and then you guys will notice once you've destroyed the vehicles, an informant will start taking off in a plane. Now, if you guys miss him with your homing launcher, there is always a few helis parked up on the side, like as you boys can see. My team was actually useless when I was recording this. You guys may notice that my voice is a bit different. This is because I'm recording this very early in the morning. I woke up specifically so I can get this banged out for you guys. So do me a favor though, if you're still watching, do be sure to do me a favor and drop a like down below, as it shows you guys do support the channel. Now, as you boys can see, the informant won't get too far. He'll head to that location just above the hill, and you guys should be able to track him down. Just hold forward on the D-pad when you guys are driving this heli to hit max speed, and you should catch him up straight away. Now, like I did mention, I am doing this with just a bunch of randoms, no crew members, no friend members, and I'm still able to bang this out straight without dying. So if you guys don't have that many friends or crew members that play GTA 5 online, definitely put together a good little squad in the comment section below. I was going to say join my second crew. Unfortunately, my second crew is at max members already, boys. I know 1,000 members in a week is absolutely insane. I will be setting up another crew. However, I'm not going to make any false promises like, yeah, I'm setting up tonight, tomorrow. I'll just make a video as soon as I set it up so you guys know exactly when it's gone up. So if you haven't joined my second crew in time, don't worry guys, I will be setting up a third crew, and the third crew will be based around just pure money making heists and just grafting out on GTA 5 online. However, as you boys can see on screen, once you take out the informant, that is the mission done. Los Santos Connection, a very famous mission, not my preferred mission. Obviously, I prefer doing clean the cat house, the method I showed you the first time, as that method does earn you some very easily money and just is very straightforward and basic. However, like I said, if you guys do have a group of players, you will be getting Los Santos Connection popping up at the end of the screen, so it's more than likely you are going to do this mission today. So what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't cover it and give you guys a few extra tips on how you guys can earn some extra money from doing it? And also just to prove to you guys that it is the biggest paying mission as of today, you guys will be receiving over $53,000 plus over 5k RP, which you guys know is absolutely mind-boggling. So if you do Los Santos Connection twice, you're easily earning over 100k, and if done with friends or a crew member, it is by far the best paying method so far during this double money and RP week. As you guys will see on screen now, once I pass the mission without any friends or any crew members, I still get an insane 53k and over 5k RP, which you guys will know for the Los Santos Connection is extremely good. Literally everyone in the lobby gave it an instant thumbs up. That is extremely rare to see, even in GTA 5 nowadays. There's always one little hater giving a dislike. However, another good thing about doing the Los Santos Connection or any other 6-player mission is that the majority of Martin's missions are 6-player missions, so a lot of them are offering double money and double RP, and they all give you roughly around the same. It would be stupid of me to put a figure out there to say this one gives this one gives that, because when you're playing with randoms or up to 6 players, there really is no saying who's going to back out or who's going to die. So you guys will notice you won't get exactly the same payout every time. It's going to keep changing by a couple of $1,000s, but it will always be above 50k. Now I'm going to give you guys a few other quick methods, because not everyone has cleaning the cat house. However, everyone does have the Los Santos Connection, and if you are looking for another easier 4-player mission so you guys can maybe unlock cleaning the cat house, then this one right here, I'm pretty sure you boys know about it. Covered it on my channel well over a year ago, and that is Rooftop Rumble. It has been changed a bit. There is a bit more backup that comes up. However, most of you boys that are pros will find this a walk in the park very easy. Simply got to go to a car park, as you guys can see on screen, shoot out everyone, the documents will come. Make sure you get a headshot, because if you do blow the car up, the mission will fail. So just take your time with that part. Now once you guys collect the documents, you simply just have to take them over to Medrosa's house. Now you ain't even got to wait long in this mission. We only done it for 6 minutes and we got an epic 40k cash. So like I did mention, you guys will be earning over 80k every 12 minutes from the Rooftop Rumble method, and I know a lot of people have this mission unlocked. so that's why I thought I'd throw this one in there as well. These are definitely my top 3 missions when it comes to Martin, when you take everything into consideration, the easiness, the payout, and the time it takes. Like, what do I know? At the end of the day, I've only played every single contact mission after the latest patches, so it's completely up to you guys. So hopefully you guys will appreciate me taking a bit more extra time just to show you guys a few different methods and how you guys can earn some insane cash today, whether it be solo or with a group of friends. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, it helps you out in any way, shape or form, do me a favor, drop a like down below. Feel free to subscribe if you're new, as I post daily GTA 5 videos. Also be sure to leave a comment if you guys do need to put together a group of players to grind out missions today. I've been your host LaazrGaming, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.